Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm contractually bound always to bring up with you because it's such a great piece of work. I mean, the only thing better than like, you know, heroic Tom Cruise is cowardly Tom Cruise.
Cowardly Lion, Tom Cruise is the best.
So good.
He's the best he's the best scared actor in the world.
Right.
He's so good.
And you have to be the badass in that one. Like I mean, you were just saying, so that's kind of your leap into the unknown.
Yes.
And you have to sell it right from the get-go. Every moment she's on screen, she is this iconic action hero. Did that feel, again, like was it mostly about physical prep on that, just confidence? What was the...
I mean, the physical prep was a hugely transformational part of it, because I think up until that point, I thought I'd worked out. And then you get a trainer and you're like, I have not, you know. You're like, I've never worked out in my life.
Right.
So it was 3 months of 6 days a week, 2 workouts a day. I couldn't even move the first 2 weeks. I remember brushing my teeth like that. I was in so much pain, and I'd get up in the morning and just, even like sitting down, you'd be like, oh my God. Like, you're just in constant pain. All my muscles were just torn and ruined. And then you start to shapeshift, and it's so exciting. And that lethal quality to the character could only really come when I looked at myself differently in the mirror. And she's stripped of all femininity, any curviness, anything feminine. She's just so...
She's like a killing machine.
She's a killing machine.
Yeah.
You know, and she's lost her humanity, and she should look that way. And so it was exciting to go through it. It was not for the faint of heart. And I think we all loved making it so much. It was such a kinetic, exciting experience working with Doug Liman, who's so off his rocker in the best way, and such a brilliant filmmaker, and Tom in that role. Yeah. You know, where there's nothing heroic about that part, and yet actually he becomes so heroic because of his vulnerability in it. And we loved it. We were shells of our former selves by the end of it, but it was awesome.
That's another one that's been talked about for years, as, again, we've talked about this forever, about a potential
I think that's
sequel.
a more real conversation.
Right. Well, so...
You're like...
Well, no, I know. I mean, so there was a script, but that was a long time ago, and it sounds like that was going to pick up immediately, and now it's been like a decade. We need to be...
I think when we were first talking about the sequel, it was right before I was about to do Mary Poppins, so it was quite a while ago.
Right.
And then I think if we're going to do one, we would have to reimagine what the sequel would look like, you know.
And now Tom's in business with Warner Brothers. It feels like there's more...
Feels like it could be good.
I don't know.
What's the business with Warner Brothers?
He signed some kind of like deal where he's going to be making a lot of...
Gotcha.
I love biz talk. You know, you know me in biz talk.
What's his deal look like?